Hey butterflies, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your pick a card entitled How Can You Heal from a Situation. Now, not too long ago, butterflies, I actually did my first pick a card, which was entitled What Karma Will They Get for What They Did? Okay. This is a timeless reading, but when I actually shot the video, I done it in Scorpio season, which we are still in now. So I wanted to do a follow-up from that. I did do a healing message at the end of each pick a card for that video, but I wanted to do an additional healing message. Okay, so this is going to be the additional messages for you. All right. And it could be in regards to anything that you feel that you're finding it hard to move forward from. Also, just to add that a family friend of ours, myself and Nikki K, has actually launched her own YouTube page entitled Natter for Days. It's absolutely amazing. So if you are interested in something, very fun and, all of that jazz, then please go and check my friend's channel out. I will leave the link in the description box below. Okay, and also if you are interested in learning about astrology or even learning about what's in store for your sign, please go and check out my sister's channel, which is entitled Beyond Astro K. Absolutely amazing channel, packed with so much information. Really good. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at empathbutterflies18. Let's get cracking on with your messages, butterflies. You've got a choice between piles 1, 2 and 3. Okay, okie dokie. Let's see for pile 1. What is the situation, pile 1, that you need to heal from? Okay, so we have the Tower card. Now, there was a abrupt ending. Okay, this could be a relationship for some of you. This could have been, some sort of disagreement between yourself and a family member or a friend, or this is an ending of some sort of relationship. This could include an Aries, doesn't have to be, but I feel like whatever this situation was, it really shook your world up. It was catastrophic, is what I'm feeling, is what I'm hearing. Someone may have shocked you by their words, by their actions, or there was just this huge blow up that you felt very shocked by. You may have even felt shocked by your own actions in this situation right here. But I do definitely feel, that you are trying to heal from someone that, there's something that you may have found out about a person. Okay, it could be an Aries, it could be a Gemini, or you could have this in your chart. But I feel definitely that there was some sort of sneaking that was going on, some sort of sneaking that was exposed. Okay, and this may have led to some sort of breakup. Okay, so this could also include a Knight of Wands individual, which could be a Sagittarius. But I definitely feel that this is the energies that this person was in, this Seven of Swords energy, right? And there was some sort of, I feel like there was a missed opportunity for some of you. And someone wasn't, this, for some of you, it was a relationship and you may have found out something about a partner, okay? Deceiving you in some way. It could have been like a long distance relationship for some of you. This could also include a situation whereby a person was telling you that they were single and they were entertaining you, when in actual fact they were still in a relationship and they had no intentions of moving towards you, but you found out some sort of truth. Okay, there was some sort of new beginning that you wanted to happen, but I don't feel as though that took place. You may have ended the relationship, and even if you ended the connection or the relationship, it led you to feel great sadness. And I also feel for some of you, this may have something to do with a job situation. There may have been a job situation presented to you, but because of the current situation that we're all experiencing, or another situation, it led to either you not being able to start the job or the job being given to someone else. There was something attached to this role that was not authentic. okay? And it was revealed to you, okay? Because this was a new opportunity, I feel, with the Ace of Wands, okay? So you may feel now that, I feel like the situation, I should say, itself led to you feeling as though you weren't going to be given a new opportunity in love, a new opportunity in work, a new opportunity in, to moving. It's something about you wanting to move to another place, another city, another country for some of you. But there was something that was done underhand that wasn't authentic, but it was revealed to you, which left you feeling very shaken, okay? So let's take a look at what's happening in the now for you, pile number one, after hearing and, witnessing for some of you, or experiencing this sudden loss. Okay, so we have the World card in the reverse. So you may be feeling in the now that your world has come crashing down. You may be feeling as though all your hope is being lost. There was something that you wanted to attain. I feel for some of you, you wanted to travel somewhere. For some of you strongly, I feel like there was some sort of long distance relationship that you were building with another person. And maybe at the last minute, this person ghosted you. Maybe you found out this person was still in a relationship with a person that they said they were no longer in contact with, or they were single and you found out that they were married. There was something attached to this situation with this individual, that shocked you to the core. And, you and this person may have been speaking for months, and I get a sense that you planned with this individual, you plan to, build some sort of future, build some sort of life. For some of you, this person may have run away with money. You may have both been saving to purchase a home, and this individual, took the money that you both invested or were saving for this property and took it, and this person is nowhere to be found. And you may feel like you can't gain closure from this individual. For some of you, you've never met this person before, but you felt a strong connection to this individual. And because they may have ghosted some of you, and I don't want to trigger you, but this is what I feel, because they may have ghosted some of you, I do get a sense that there's no closure. How can they do this to me? I want to speak to them, not because I want to be with them, but because I want to give them a piece of my mind. And because of this, you're holding on to the anger, you're holding on to the hurt, you're holding on to the pain of what they did to you, okay? So in the now, you could still be feeling as though this is unfinished business. You could still be feeling as though you want to face this person. You want to speak your truth. Okay. You may feel like you have to start from scratch. You may literally feel as though your world has come crashing down. Now let's take a look. Some more additional message I get also is that for some of you, this could have been an ending of a relationship, an abrupt ending. Maybe your partner at the time may have ended the relationship abruptly. You didn't see it, you didn't feel or see it coming, but this person may have ended the relationship and fled the relationship. It's what I'm seeing here, without no explanations as to why they ended it. Now, what will a resolution bring to you if you found one? So we have the King of Swords. So I feel, pile number one, that, this is saying that for some of you, you may need to ice this person out also, because I do get a sense especially when I saw the King of Swords, that someone has been blocked. And I feel like this person may have, disconnected with you, may have detached from the whole situation, may not be communicating with you. And this is saying that although it's hard, you may need to also be in the energies of, I feel, mentally protecting yourself, okay? Because I feel like this person, they got to you mentally, okay, without you could have been dealing with a narcissist. This is something around, this individual doing something to you. It could be a boss. It could be, I'm getting a strong love relationship. So this is saying also to maybe safeguard your mind as well as safeguard yourself, protecting yourself. So not making this person gain any type of access to you, the same way that you are not given an opportunity to gain access to this person. You may need to now take a step back and I'm hearing self-protection, protect yourself mentally also, as well as, communicate, maybe refraining from communicating with this individual. For some of you, I hear, I can't anyway, but this is for your protection anyway. You may feel as though in the now that, what they did was wrong, and it was wrong from what I'm seeing, but this is saying also for some of you to consult a lawyer or someone that can actually help you, is what I'm picking up here. Speaking to the authority figures, okay? But this is saying also that you need to safeguard your mind during the situation. That's what's going to help you. Okay, that's the resolution that's going to help you. And how do you resolve the resolution? And how will you heal from this resolution? Okay, how will you heal, I should say, from the situation? We have the 6 of Rods. This is indicating that your focus should be on your success. Now, for some of you, this could actually be a job situation where someone sabotaged your job, right? And you may feel like, oh no, they've taken away my opportunity. No, they haven't, because whatever was supposed to occur for you, in regards to what you was attached to, in regards to this achievement that you was attached to, I don't feel like it would have brought you much success anyway. So you were supposed to go on another direction, whether you feel that in the now or not. The situation was taken away from you by the universe, by God, because the universe and God saw that you was not on the right path, and you're destined for success in another direction. So your focus should be on your success, and you are destined for victory, and you are destined for success, and you will be victorious after this experience. And I feel like the healing message for you, part number 1, is to focus on attaining your recognition away from this person. For some of you, it could simply mean that you were collaborating with this person, and this person may have sabotaged your project or taken the project as though it was their own. But this is saying that you're supposed to work on your own. You are a leader. You see how he's leading? You're not a follower. This is something you need to realize. This is something you need to understand. You need to stand in your power. You need to remember who you are, okay? And who you are is magnificent. Who you are is magic. Who you are is powerful, and who you are is amazing. Okay, this person may have made you, deflect from your amazing attributes and qualities, but you need to get back to the drawing board, pile number 1. Okay, this is also saying that, just because this situation didn't work out in regards to love doesn't mean that you will not gain, attention. And I feel like you will be gaining, I should say, more attention, more adoration, from other love interests, especially for some of you that are dating online. You dodged a curveball with this individual, okay? With the 6 of Rods right here, this speaks about, acknowledgement, people finding you attractive, people wanting to get to know you, okay? So this is indicating that you are destined to connect with others anyway, okay? This is also saying strongly in regards to your career and your finances. You may become an entrepreneur. You will go it alone. I feel that you'll go it alone. And whatever you're focusing on will be successful. This is saying to maintain that focus, okay? And to maintain pouring that self-love into yourself and that self-belief into yourself to fuel you to go after what you want and what is rightfully yours, okay? So this is the message to you, pile number 1, to keep focused on your dreams, to keep focused on building up your confidence, especially if your confidence was wavering due to the situation, to turn in a new direction, to seek, to seek help from high authority figures if you need to do so, but to also focus on your self-worth, your self-love, okay, and focus on your passions and your goals, because you are creative, you are destined for success, okay? So that's for you, pile number 1. Please take care of yourself, continue to raise your vibrations, and I will speak to you soon. It's been an absolute pleasure. Peace out. Pile number 2, hope all is well with you. Let's take a look at what the situation is, and let's also take a look in depth to see how you can heal from this situation, right? So we have the King of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Libra cusp for some of you. Okay, so what I'm getting here, or maybe a Gemini, Cancer cusp, okay. What I'm getting here of the situation is that you were dealing with someone that was quite authoritative figure. It could have been a boss for some of you, but this person didn't play fair, I feel. You know, you may have felt that this person made you overwork. For some of you, it could have been a husband, you know, it could have been a wife, you know, that was in her masculine energies. But there's something around someone not being fair with you, someone trying to, you know, I definitely feel that, you know, if that's not the case, there could have been issues with, you know, high authoritative figures, I feel. And concerns around that is what I'm picking up. You know, a nervousness. I'm feeling like some type of nervousness regarding money. There's something around money. Again, it could be a job situation that you felt that you weren't giving the respect that you deserve, or you wasn't being treated fairly. There's something around that. And, you know, for some of you, you may have left this job. You may have moved away because it got too much. You may have left this relationship because it got too much. For some of you, this person may have cut you off, or they try to block you in some way. There's something around that. But I feel like it's more of like a working situation. I'm picking up a heavy masculine energy. Someone that was very demanding and overbearing. Someone that was making your life quite difficult. You know, someone that may have made you, you know, run away is what I'm picking up. Someone may have ran you out of a job. Someone may have ran you out of a environment that you were all, because we've got the world card here. I know it's for a different question. We've got a lot of major arcanas here. So I definitely feel that this individual was very controlling and very, you know, self-centered, I'm hearing. And it was quite a bullyish energy I'm feeling here. So there may have been some sort of bullying that was going on within a workplace, you know, which may have resulted in you removing yourself, or this person running you out of some sort of environment because they were trying to, you know, infringe their dominance onto others. Now, again, this could be a boss that everyone, you know, was fearful of, or it could actually be this person targeted you, you know, and, you know, look how his face is determined there. I feel like you were very determined to leave this place, or this person was very determined to push you out of this place. Now, let's take a look at what is happening in the now for you. Yeah, we've got the world card. We had the world card, I think for power number 1, if my memory don't serve me correctly. So this has indicated to me that you have left this individual behind. You know, you've eclipsed this person out of your life. Some of you could be a Leo, some of you could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. But, you know, despite you leaving the situation, it could be a job, or it could be some sort of organization that you belong to. This is indicating to me that you may feel in the now, did I act too quickly? Did I leave the situation too soon? You know, you may feel like you shouldn't have left. There's something around you feeling guilt about leaving too soon, or making this person run you out of a place. You know, there's something around that, because look how she's looking behind her. Now, this is indicating to me that, you know, I feel like you did take the right steps, okay? Because you may have felt that this person was controlling you in some way. And when I say controlling you, I mean like controlling your emotions, you know, making you nervous, making you uncomfortable is what I'm picking up here. So if you did leave that situation, you know, and you may be thinking, oh, but I left a job and now I haven't got any money. There's something around that. But you placed your emotional well-being instead in front of your material well-being, if that makes any sense. You place your emotions on a more higher level than, you know, money. And I can simply understand that as well, because money can't buy you emotional peace. Okay. So I feel like you decided to go with your peace, but at the same time, you're thinking of what you left behind. And it's not this person, it's what, you know, that you may have enjoyed this job, or, you know, there's something around you leaving too prematurely, you know, and feeling as though this other person forced you out of a situation that you didn't want to be forced out of, sort of thing, right? So this is saying what a resolution may bring to you in regards to the situation. So we have the Justice card. So could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. I feel like, you know, because we've got the King of Swords and we've got Libra. So this could be an ex-husband for some of you. This could also be some sort of working environment, some sort of corporate working environment that you're involved with. So this is saying that, there needs to be some sort of balance here. Some sort of truth needs to be brought to light. So maybe some of you have left a job prematurely, but you didn't tell your boss why you left. And one of the reasons why you left is because there could have been someone within that workplace that was, trying to bully you, or whatever the case may be, or the environment became too toxic, or the relationship became too toxic. Now, this is saying for some of you that have left a marriage, okay, this is saying that this could be the resolution. I don't want to tell anyone what to do, but the Justice card normally represents a divorce, right? So you may have asked for a divorce, and you may have felt that maybe I've asked for a divorce too soon. Maybe we could resolve this, but this is saying with the Justice card that things need to be put to balance, in your case. Maybe you've endured this type of behavior from this person for a long time. Maybe if it's a situation in regards to a job, and there's someone or your boss that is not treating you fairly, if you were, because some of you are thinking of speaking to HR or speaking to your actual boss about this person, there will be justice that is balanced from you doing so. There is going to be justice that is balanced, from you leaving the situation, because it wasn't bringing you happiness. It wasn't bringing you emotional fulfillment, mental fulfillment either. Instead, it brought you mental instability. So there is going to be justice from the situation of you leaving the actual dynamics of the whole setup of how it was. You took yourself away from it. Spirit took you away. God, the universe, or whoever you believed in took you away. And, the resolution will bring you, from you doing that, will bring you peace and justice, because Libras are all about peace and harmony. You'll gain that peace that you wanted. You'll gain that harmony and inner peace, more importantly, that you craved for. Okay, this can also speak about, telling, a higher authoritative figure about what someone is doing, so that there can be some sort of justice brought to them, okay, within the working environment, okay, because they may have been doing this to a lot of different people and getting away with it. So maybe speaking to a boss, maybe speaking to HR. Now let's take a look at how you can resolve and heal the situation. So we have the Death card. Wow, very, very powerful. A lot of major arcanas. This is speaking about how you can heal the situation. I feel like you need to go through you need to transform from this situation. And transform speaks of, coming out of an old cycle and going into a new cycle. And this is what some of you have done with the World card. You have eclipsed this individual out, or the situation out. You no longer want to be a part of this dynamics, and this is actually for your soul's growth. This is actually going to benefit you, because it's now teaching you that whatever or whoever, I should say, you encounter along your journey, along your path in life, you will find the strength to remove yourself from these type of people. If the same types of personality traits are presented to you, if you find yourself being targeted in some way that you don't deserve, you will have the inner strength to know that I need to leave the situation right now. I don't have to stay in the situation. I'm non-deserving of this treatment, and then you can also teach others how to build upon their self-worth, their self-love, in order to leave a situation if it doesn't suit them or serve them anymore. For some of you, you could have been in an abusive marriage or a relationship, is what I'm picking up here. And I say that because when I mentioned about you could then become someone that then helps other people who were in your position, or who are in your position, I should say, who are in your position or your existing position in the past, because you may have left this position. You could then become their voice. You could become a voice. You could become a mentor, a speaker. This is for your evolution. This what you're experiencing now in regards to you leaving, because some of you are doubtful. Did I do the right thing? How am I going to cope? I've got to start from scratch. You are destined for something more greater. Your healing, I feel, will also heal others. You may not feel that in the now, but your story could be so powerful that when you express what you went through to other people, they will look at you like, wow, she can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. You know, you can make a career out of this, healing others, okay? And with the death card also, how to resolve and heal, how to resolve the situation is to, you know, I feel, is to end the situation for your sole purpose, okay? Is to not stay in a situation that is going to diminish your light. You know, he's walking away is what I'm seeing here. So for some of you, you may have ties with this person in regards to a house, children, etc. But this is also saying that despite those ties, doesn't mean that you have to, you know, doesn't mean, you know, that you will still have to, I have to word what I'm saying carefully for some of you, but it doesn't mean that you have to be present around this type of toxicity, around this type of toxic abuse. You have to put yourself first. And I do definitely feel that your evolution will spark interest in this person, or, you know, other people around you. They will see your glow, as they say. They will see that you would have transformed. They will see that you have changed. Some people will ask you, how did you do it? Could, you know, this is what I feel, this is what I see. You may, this person may, I feel, come back and try and beg you for a second chance, because you'll be standing in your power. This is a time for you to actually transform. And I definitely feel for you, pile number 2, that you stayed in a situation for too long. You know, there could be some people at this workplace that want to leave as well, but they can't find the courage to. And by you leaving, it will give them the courage to leave also, okay? But this is for your soul's growth. There was a time that, you know, this is, I feel, the time for you to transform. And it may be uncomfortable, but it's for a higher purpose, okay? So how you can resolve the situation and how you can heal from the situation is to do that inner work, is to heal. You know, maybe speaking to a therapist, speaking to a counselor, you know, journaling, listening to uplifting positive music. I came across this amazing channel. I should actually put the link at the description box below, and I actually will do. It's Reiki music for healing, very therapeutic, very beautiful, okay? So maybe listening to those types of music to heal you, to make you feel balanced. Meditations, if you're into meditations, balancing out your chakras, okay? Definitely speaking to a counselor, being in nature, grounding yourself, okay? Journaling about your thoughts, about your feelings. Purging, this is what it's saying to me. Purging, getting everything out. Speaking about your problems, speaking about what you went through, not holding it all in. Okay, telling friends and family members that you trust about your experiences. And I know some of them know what you had to endure, and transforming from that. Okay, moving forward from that. And you know, it's easier said than done, but you can move forward from this experience with the help of a counselor. Because I know that when I was going through my transformation, you know, especially it was a breakup. I mentioned this on my live. I was seeing a counselor at the time, and it helped me to transform. And I got to get everything out, what I was thinking, what I was feeling, without feeling judged, and I felt understood. Okay, so I feel like for you, part number 2, seeing a counselor will be very, very beneficial. But you will heal from this, and you will transform from this, okay, to an amazing, beautiful butterfly. Okay, so please take care of yourself, part number 2, and I will speak to you soon. It's been a pleasure. Peace out. Pile number 3, let's see what the situation is, what's happening in the now, and how you can heal from this, okay? Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Something about a missed opportunity, something around you feeling like you've missed an opportunity, or, you know, you wasn't chosen for something. Some of you wanted to go after some sort of job, some sort of, you know, some of you, you know, I feel like it's something around a creative idea, a creative project. You may have been collaborating with someone, because I'm seeing the 3 of Wands here, even though it's for another question. Well, it is for this actual question. There is something around you waiting for something. So some of you were waiting for a job. Some of you are waiting for, you know, some sort of career change, or I definitely feel some sort of collaboration. There's something around the internet. You may want to listen to pile number one. There's something around you wanting to meet someone. You know, you may have met someone online and you felt that you had this deep connection with this person. This person was very hypnotic. This person was very spellbounding, I hear. It could have been a Pisces. But this person was very romantic, and they you may have felt that you were misled by this individual. You may have felt that this person strung you along, because this person kept you waiting. There's something about waiting here. Okay. Yeah, there's something about waiting here. We've got the Justice card a lot in these readings. But there's something about you waiting. There's something about someone proposing some sort of collaboration with you. I'm picking up here, wanting you to direct, you know, yeah, there was something around some sort of creative project in regards to communication. Okay. So you may be a public speaker, you may be a speaker in some way, because number 3 is ruled by the third house. Third house is ruled by Gemini. Okay, Gemini is all about communications. Okay, and number 7 there, 7 of Cups, is Piscean energy, and Pisces, you know, is all about, is ruled by the planet Neptune, which rules dreams and illusions and fantasies, and making, you know, fantasies become a reality. So you had a very creative, you know, idea that you may have told someone about, and someone ran with this idea, or you were supposed to collaborate with someone and they didn't pull their weight, or, you know, someone promised you something, some sort of investment, and they didn't come through with their promise. There's something around that. Or you met someone online that, you know, may have been talking to other people, or may, you know, there's something about gaslighting for some of you, not for all of you, but there was something around, you may have planned to meet up with someone and they didn't come through. There's something about someone not coming through with their promise. Okay. What is happening in the now? So we've got the Page of Pentacles. So in the now, I feel like, you know, for some of you, this is something about a project, or it could be, for some of you, I'm hearing you are a student in university. Let me just fix the mic. You are a student in university or college, and you had a creative idea, and this person may have stolen your idea, or you were promised to work within a group setting with specific individuals, and they didn't help you with the work, or they didn't they left you out in some way, and may have taken the credit for the job or the work or something around that, you know. And what's happening in the now is that you could be working on your own. If it's a creative project, then this is probably a message to say that you are better off, or you are better off to working on your own. That way there'll be no one to try and sabotage you, or someone trying to take credit for your ideas or your work. And for some of you, you could be waiting, still waiting for this person or these people, you know, is what I'm picking up. But there is an investment, there is a beginning, because whatever you're working on, this was the starting of. So even if sorry, Mercury in retrograde, and I'm getting all tongue-tied, sorry guys, even if it was a relationship, this could have been a starting of a relationship. So you could still be waiting to invest in this relationship, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so I also get the Justice card as well. So, you know, for what is happening in the now. So again, you could be waiting for a beginning of a relationship, because this person may have promised some of you guys marriage. You know, they may have said, you know what, I want to get married, I just need to divorce, or something around that. And you could be waiting for this person to end their relationship, and they haven't done so, you know. And this is going back to what the situation is. The situation is that someone kept you waiting, someone didn't fulfill their promise. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. And what is happening in the now is that you could still be waiting for this person to end their relationship, or you could still be waiting for these people to, or this person, I should say, to fulfill their promise in regards to working with you, in regards to working on this project. You want to balance out something, you want something to be put right. And you may feel like working with this individual or these people will help you, but this is saying, no, you're supposed to do this on your own. You know, these people were a distraction. You know, you don't need to lean on anyone for your own creative output. You have the creativity, you have the, you know, the qualities to bring this idea or ideas into fruition. You don't need these people's help. Not to say you would never need help from anyone, because we always can benefit from help with others, but these specific individuals, it was just a facade. Okay. For some of you in the now, you want some sort of justice from the situation. You want some sort of an apology, or you want to tell this person or these people about how you feel. Okay. It's what I'm seeing here. So what would a resolution bring to you? So if you were to tell these people how you actually feel, or if you felt that you know, if you got this type of justice for these individuals, you know, knowing about what they did, how would it make you feel? So we have the Page of Wands. So this is Aries energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or an Aries or a Virgo, or you could be a Libra, Virgo, or Aries or Pisces, right? But I definitely feel that it may end in a huge explosive argument, okay? Because there is the energy of you wanting to speak your truth, you know, because remember, Aries and Libra are opposing each other. There's something opposing, you know, some of you could be on opposite sides of the world. Again, this is like a long distance relationship. There's some sort of imbalance here, okay? There's some sort of imbalance, and someone wanted to collaborate with you, but in the end they didn't, or someone took your ideas and ran with it. And this is saying that if you were to, you know, again, if you were to work with this individual, then it wouldn't have worked out anyway. It would have been short-lived. It would have ended in disagreements, not being on the same page is what I'm picking up here. This person still stealing your ideas, you know, because again, I do feel some of you still want to work with this individual. But this is saying that even if you know, to me, this is saying no in both cases. Even if you were to speak your truth, you may feel like I want to do so in a peaceful way. It will end in an abrupt argument, you know. So they're saying the best port of call is to move forward, and forgive that person, you know, for what they did. And it's hard to forgive someone, especially if they've done something wrong to us. It's very hard, but not to, you know, to forgive that person in order to release the anger that is making you feel from within. Okay. And to release that anger outwardly. So for some of you, I feel something around sports, maybe running, kickboxing, you know, boxing for some of you, skipping, you know, high intensity workouts I'm seeing here that you can do that will release the anger that you feel for this person. Yes, there is something around communicating with this individual, but make that communication be quite short-lived, because it will end in argument is what I'm seeing here. Okay. So let's see how to solve and heal from this